Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Cancer. How are you guys? Cancer. Ooh, the High Priestess. Someone's going within, into me I see. Yeah, someone's soul searching here. This is a single person. Someone's been keeping something all in, keeping something to themselves. But this is the Hermit, is often someone who's going within, but it has to do with their path in life. Someone might be looking to see if you're single here. Feel they already know the answers they're seeking. Yeah, this is someone seeing truth, seeing the light. Cancer, you might be dealing with a Virgo. I see Pisces. Can be anyone in these energies, though. Always keep that in mind. Yeah, I see change. Some kind of change. Ooh, look at that. This is someone looking to see if you're interested in someone, if you're single. But it's a person who wants to know. They wants to know if you've started something new. Because I feel this person already knows the answers, or you may even know who this is. But this is an energy of shining the light truth that has to do with some kind of change. This could be moving to someplace new, investing. This is interesting. But it's definitely a person who already knows the answers. I feel if this is somebody maybe just wants to be single, I don't know. Some of you might have moved on from someone. You're no longer interested, and it could be where you've actually started something new. But they're looking for this. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, investing, who you're interested in, what you're doing. This is somebody who wants to know everything. They want to know what you're doing. If you've moved, relocated, if you started something new, who you're spending your time with, if you're happy. Ooh, tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, it's an Emperor. This is someone who's an Emperor. I see the Explorer of Swords. So this is a person who's been thinking things through, choosing their battles. Someone's making a choice here. Yeah, it looks like someone who takes pride in themselves and all the things they do. But it's someone here who definitely looks out for themselves. They take pride in the way they dress. So someone here looking here. They're looking for answers here. I do see this aha moment. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Empress. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is someone who wants this to go in their favor. They're seeing things in a very favorable light. It has to do with change. Someone here is ready for some kind of change. And the Empress is open to change. Yeah, this is someone seeing you in a very favorable light, or vice versa. But this is lovely. Yeah, it's someone who has been kind of procrastinating, or someone comparing someone to someone else. There's no comparison with the Empress. Let's have a look at the World. Why is this here? Yeah, Six of Swords. So it has to do with someone maybe moving and relocating. Someone may be looking to see if you've moved, relocated, moving somewhere new, if you're happy. I wonder if this is somebody who's thinking of moving in together or starting something new. Interesting. Let me see. Just let me look at this for a minute here. I mean, this is a person, definitely it has to do with movement, relocation, change of location. Someplace new. The sun is shining. Some of you may be just contemplating this yourself. But it's about interest. Someone's looking to see what you're interested in, who you're interested in, who you're giving your attention to. If anyone's chasing you. But they see you in a favorable light too. I actually wouldn't be surprised if both people do here with this energy. Nothing compares. Let's have a look at the Sun. It has to do with a new house, a new home, moving in together possibly. Guardian of Wands. That's a Queen of Wands energy. So someone who knows exactly what they want and they go for it. I also see some Aries, Sag energy. So this has to do with a lot of passion. But it has, I mean, someone here is really passionate about something, there's no doubt. But it has to do with moving in together, relocating, or a new home. Maybe even moving to, somewhere else in the world, a home. This is really interesting. It could be a person wanting to come and see you, wanting to travel. They could be procrastinating, tossing ideas back and forth. Yeah, there's the sun, seeing things very clearly. It has to do with new. This is two people thinking the same thing. Could be just moving in together. Or two people moving and relocating together here. This is the energy of exploring this, but it's someone who's thinking things through, choosing their battles. Someone here I feel is just like I say, it's an energy of patience. It has to do with investing, whether someone's interested, the things you're interested in general too. Yeah, it's a person who's kind of, romanticizing a little bit here. So someone who longs for love. It could be, some of you could have a person missing you, somebody who's moved or relocated. They could be coming back around. This could be somebody coming back around, moving back to your town here, because there's someone missing someone, but it's a person longing for love. And I do see something simple. Someone keeping things simple. But this is a person who's keeping it all in, keeping things to themselves. I see privacy. Yeah, something to do with privacy, a private home. But it's like both people here. The Explorer of Swords. Yeah, Explorer. This is somebody wanting to talk to someone. Heartfelt message, communication, asking someone on a date. It's a person here taking pride in their appearance. Pride in their home, but it's about planning, preparing, providing. Two people who provide for each other. So much happiness and joy here coming though, but it has to do with the new. Let's have a look at the new. What is this new? Yeah, it looks like a new business, a new house, home. So I see stability, a future, something long term. Oh my gosh, someone's wanting something long-term here. Yeah, we have a person curious, see, shining that light, going, aha. Looking for clarity. It could be someone just curious, but it's a person trying to learn something here. They're trying to find something out. If you've moved and relocated, someone who wants to know where you live. They want to know everything, like who you're talking to, you're spending your time with. If you're a single, something to do with your home, other than where you live. I mean, they want to know everything. This is someone who wants to get to know someone. So I feel it's somebody here. I mean, the Six of Swords often speaks of two people coming together, taking the time to get to know each other. Spending time. Person's been procrastinating. Yeah, Elder of Pentacles. Cancer, you're dealing, I feel like I say, we have this Elder of Pentacles, someone looking ahead, planning, preparing. They're looking ahead. It's like getting themselves ready, preparing for success, victory. This is someone seeing someone in a different light, seeing them as being successful. Yeah, we have the Lovers, so this is about two people coming together. A bond. This is someone who wants to get together, and this should go here. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who maybe didn't take time to get to know someone. It's possible, or they want to, and they want to maybe move towards somebody's town or move into their neighborhood, or literally there's love here, this bond. This is about two people learning about each other, getting to know each other, forming this beautiful bond. Wow. There's chemistry here too. Tell me about this Four of Wands. Yeah, so someone feeling kind of sad, like there's not a lot of hope. This is someone looking for something. They're searching. This is someone looking for you. Have you moved and relocated? It's almost like this person's thinking about relocating. Maybe back to their childhood home. See, there's memories. Into me I see. Romanticizing here. Yeah, the star, someone's hope. There's that one little star. Yeah. This is someone feeling like there's hope, but it's about whether this person's invested, if they're interested, if their feelings are mutual. It's almost like we got two people kind of both thinking about moving and relocating. Maybe coming together, doing this together. Yeah, we got a King of Swords. So this is someone here who kind of felt like there wasn't a hope, there wasn't sad. This is a person kind of having a little bit of a pity party though, but you can see the Elder of Swords is like the King of Swords. So this is the King of Swords. Someone's seeing truth, learning something. So they have learned something and they see things very clearly. Oh my gosh. This is someone cutting something out. They're leaving something behind they no longer need. Someone's traveling light, getting rid of things. I feel it's somebody getting ready to move and relocate, coming to town. You might have known this person. I think childhood memories. I mean, it's also someone kind of romanticizing here. Something romantic. Yeah, reaching out, hoping the other person feels the same. They want to reach out. There's a little bit of a test going to happen here. Tell me more about the Elder of Swords. Elder of Swords. Yeah. Explorer of Wands. Someone wanting to explore something. But this is often a person who rushes in and out. They rush in and then kind of back out of a situation. Someone changed their mind, but they're changing their mind again. Back and forth, on and off. This is someone who's about to make a decision here. Yeah, definitely this person's feeling really enthusiastic. They definitely know they need to hurry up. This is someone feeling a little overwhelmed. There it is. Someone feeling a little overwhelmed. They're not sure what to say. Someone who's just not sure what to say. I love this card. It's adorable. Yeah, it's a person who's not sure what to say, so they're not really saying anything. It's funny, I seen this in another reading. Someone who looks at things from different perspective and then chooses not to say too much because they're not sure how the other person feels, or if the other person will even reciprocate. They don't know. But I feel now they've learned. They now know. Something to do with love. Oh yeah. Manifesting, mirroring. The Fool. So somebody here feels a little like a fool, but I do think this is someone going to push through that fear. They're going to take a leap of faith. You know, someone's cut someone out, or they've just learned. I feel they've learned something, but I do think someone may have cut someone out, someone's releasing something, or someone no longer giving, no longer feeding someone's ego, or someone's pride may have gotten in the way. It almost looks like their pride did, but I also see someone who takes pride in their appearance and all the things that they do. Strong Virgo, Taurus energy. Tell me about this Elder of Pentacles. What does this person want? This is someone who's procrastinating, hesitating. They're not sure what to say or how to respond. They don't know how to respond to something. Yeah, they want to talk though. See, getting together, friends first. This is somebody stable. I don't know if this is someone who's been traveling, working, traveling around the world, working, coming back home. But it has to do, I really feel like this is a person at a distance for some of you. But there's change coming. It's about two people having a conversation, getting together. See, they want to. Should I or shouldn't I? And if this is someone comparing you to someone else, there is no comparison. Nothing compares. Yeah, another single person. Look at that. Two single people. Person's going to take a leap of faith here. Yeah, they've been assessing this, kind of taking their time, a lot of procrastinating. Should I or shouldn't I? I think they can't, they're trying to think of what to say. I think this person's looking they're looking up for an excuse to reach out. Ideas. Because they want to find out if you're single, but they don't want to reveal. See, they don't want to reveal how they feel. That's what it is. But I see a private conversation, privacy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a spark attraction. Look at that, the Ace of Wands. This is someone checking someone out. There's a spark here. Passionate new beginning. Ooh, there's a lot of attraction. This is someone who just doesn't know what to say. Their cup runneth over. They don't know what to say. What they're trying to do is come up with an excuse, an idea to get together, to have a conversation. It's like what to talk about. It's almost like they're kind of preparing ahead. How this might play out. They're trying to prepare themselves for this. They want to get this going. They see things clearly. They know too. They know they need to be the one to reach out and start this. Yeah, they're definitely, their cup runneth over, but you see they're not revealing it. They're keeping it all in. And it's not easy. But you can see they're kind of sad, feeling like there's no hope. A little bit of a pity, maybe somebody feeling a little sorry for themselves here, but I feel for the most part, they just kind of 1 minute feel like there's no hope, the next minute they feel enthusiastic. But it's an energy of this building. Yeah, the Guardian of Wands becoming more and more passionate, more confident. This is the Queen of Wands, though. Someone finds someone very attractive. See, they want to know if the other person's interested or finds them attractive. I still feel some of you might know who this is. Others you may not. I mean, often this is just someone who keeps everything all in. Privacy. They don't want to say anything. But it's about their private thoughts. What they're actually thinking is romance. To me, it's sometimes I see this as someone who can't read someone. They can't read them. They try to figure them out. Yeah. But I feel like their cup runneth over. They want to, this is someone wanting to offer up that cup. It could be an invitation. Do you want to go for a trip? It almost looks like this person could reach out hoping somebody invites them to come over to see them or to travel to see them. Because it's 1 minute they're so revved up and fired up with the Knight of Wands, are really attractive. They come rushing in. But they're going to keep this all to themselves. Their private thoughts. That's what it is. The King of Swords. Oh my goodness. So it's someone strategizing. Their strategy. They do speak truth, though. Yeah, but like I say, they're looking for an excuse to reach out, see a victory. They want a victory. They're kind of being enlightened, too, like they're going, aha. They see you in a very favorable light. I feel both of you see each other in a favorable light. But things have to go in both of your favor. See the win-win situation? Because it's about both people investing with this Seven of Pentacles for both. Are they interested? Are they invested in anyone else? What are they doing? How do they spend their time? Yeah. This is someone focused on work, focused on self, doing their own thing. This is definitely someone who's had some victories. It's a person who's very creative, very passionate, often ideas. Could be someone talking to someone, getting ideas too. But it's almost like, too, the picture someone has in their mind, the idea they have of somebody. That's what it kind of looks like. So if this is someone that you lives someplace out, long distance, they have this picture in their mind, this idea of what someone's like. Because there is some fantasizing here. Ace of Swords. Look what's coming out now. Yeah. Elder of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. See, both people, there's interest, there's an attraction. That's what they're looking for, is they're looking for confirmation. Yeah, two people trusting your intuition, keeping it all in. See, you can't read each other's minds. Hard time reading someone, but you're just having to trust your intuition. This person knows. You both know the answers you're seeking. You're both attracted. You're both interested. But why this person, like I say, being not just overwhelmed, but it's what to say, how to say it. They feel they need to hurry up. This person wants to move. They don't want to come on too strong. They're definitely looking for balance here. King of Pentacles is very balanced. But this is two single people who take pride in themselves, their success. I see acknowledging success and victories here. This is from the Knight to the King. This person's leveling up. They know what they want and they're going for it. They're just going to trust their intuition. It's guiding them. This journey, this person's been on a journey, this path. They're feeling guided. Yeah. They're just going to trust their intuition. Yeah, they're being cautious, though, a little careful what they wish for. But you know what? If you are the feminine energy here, I mean, it could be the mouth here where it works in both people's favor. You both get something you want. You fill your cup. Filling up that cup here. So some sort of, I don't see an agreement, but I do see ideas. Somebody here has an idea of something. A picture in their mind, the idea of how someone is, but yet they're actually different. But it's almost even better. So crazy. Yeah. I mean, this is two people invested, their interest. There's a spark, attraction. They know it, you know it, but both of you are keeping it to yourself. This person has to be the one to start it. They have to be the one to start it. If you feel like there's no hope, don't worry, because this person's going to... They're looking for a reason, excuse to reach out, whether they're at a distance or whatever. Yeah, they're also, it's an energy of putting in the effort. See, they want to build. Two people building. This is building, like the passion's building. That fire is burning here. This person has so much desire. So much desire. See, the Magician manifesting what they desire. They have everything they need to manifest this. I think you're both mirroring each other. There's a lot of desire, but yet no communication yet. It's going to happen. It's an energy of ideas, excuses, something clever. Their strategy is to come up with some reason to reach out. Probably something to do with work. If you have a certain skills, something that you do that would be beneficial to this person, that's what I feel like they're looking at for some of you. Yeah. Wow. And we have the Guardian of Pentacles. The Guardian. That's a Queen of Pentacles, the couple that work together. See, it's about working together. Play together, stay together, that same energy. But I don't believe they're thinking about that. But that's how this is. So it's about working. They're looking for an excuse to reach out, something, some kind of idea to offer to do with work so they can spend some time with you. They want to get to know you. So they're not going to tell you. Like I say, they're going to keep it to themselves. They have an ulterior motive. This person's motivated, though. They are definitely somebody who enjoys success, enjoying the fruits of their labor. But it's about planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Yeah, preparing for the worst. Yeah, the Elder of Cups. They're all up in their feels. This is someone who will tell you how they feel. I think they're just going to have to, tell you. Because it's like they're trying to come up with an idea, because that's their strategy, is work. What can I reach out and ask this person for? It's like they're just really in their head a lot about it. They're really someone who's very analytical. But they're all up in their feels here too at the same time. See, all in their feels, how they're feeling. Yeah. See, it's about, the whole point is for the two of you to come together and go down this path together. The start of something new. See, a whole new path, but together. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone thinking of even coming together with someone and then moving. Or it could be moving in together, or just this person relocating. But they want to come together here. They're ready for this whole new path. Yeah, I do see people. There's good news, some kind of gathering, get together, some kind of good news. I think this is somebody here, people saying nice things. They may be questioning people, talking to people, maybe in your neighborhood or friends. This could be online dating or social media. But I feel this person's going to reach out here. There's something coming up, the strategy, the planning of something here. Yeah, this person's their cup runneth over, my gosh. They want this to work so bad. They want to get this going. I mean, this person's they're seeing the truth. They see everything very clearly. This is someone who's cleared things up, cleared things out. They're like ready. They've been planning, preparing. They want this to go in their favor. It has to go in both people's favor. Win-win for both people. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, timing. So there's something to do with the timing of this that's important to this person. Wow, this is someone ready to connect here. Yeah, the Guardian of Cups, the Queen of Cups. See, coming together. I do see friends, some sort of get together. Could be something that happens in a cycle where some people get together. This person's going to reach out. They kind of feel like you won't reciprocate, like there's no hope, but there is. I feel like both of you are both wanting this. I see a lot of kindness, compassion, caring. Two people who long for love. If this is someone who lives at a distance and you're missing each other, Cancer. They have some Pisces in their chart. It could be an earth sign. They really could be anyone. I mean, some of you maybe even have choices where you're making a choice between two, where you have to decide to go down this path. It all has to do with your own path. Okay, your own path. Because I see taking a risk. See, playing it safe, looking before you leap. This person definitely looks before they leap. King of Pentacles. But then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. Yeah, I think we got some love here. We got some love blossoming here. This person wants to get together. They want to be alone with you. There's no doubt there. They want to get you alone. They're definitely enthusiastic. But like I say, coming on too fast, too strong. See? We're a person at this point where they're not sure what to say, how to respond to something. So don't move too fast with this person, or they feel that way with yourself. Yeah, there's temperance, tempering the emotions, being patient, trying something different, going about something in a different way. I'm definitely feeling romantic vibes that they're trying to keep to themselves until they're sure that you both feel the same. So this is going to be getting together, an invitation. There's going to be other people. This is somebody thinking, should I do something romantic or should I invite other people? Because I don't think this person is going to be able to. They do have self-control, but it's having to control themselves, being alone with you. So I think they're going to be inviting some other people. If it's just a gathering, they'd rather get you alone, but yeah. See, that's all about ideas, planning, strategizing, because they kind of look at how it'll play out. They look ahead too. Okay, if I do this, this could happen. If I do that, this might not happen. That's, I feel, what they're doing, because they want this to go in their favor. They want it to win. They want to win. It's also, again, they see the bigger picture. They could end up looking like a fool if they start doing something really romantic and you don't actually feel the same. King and Queen of Pentacles sometimes like to be friends first, or often they act a little aloof, like they're not interested. See, they just don't know for sure. In fact, I don't think either one of you do. But I think if you both trust your intuition, you already know the answers you're seeking, whether they're on the other side of the world here. If it's someone you've never met face to face, and you have a picture of who this person will be face to face, or who they will be personality-wise. I mean, there's FaceTime and all these things. Be real cautious about that. People at long distance, that be careful of someone who's stringing you along that's really far away, that you've never met, and every time it's time to come together, they make up excuses. Okay? Don't let somebody string you along. Sometimes people just do that for company, companionship, but then they just keep their options open. So I see that for a few people, not too many. Yeah, a couple of people here, definitely, it's strong. Yeah. But temperance is just tempering passions, emotions, being patient, trying something different. Yeah, see justice and harmony, coming in right, being fair. It has to be fair for both people. But this is harmony. I feel some of you got someone here may not be right for you. Some of you that have choices and someone who is. But the other one of these people is definitely really determined to talk to you, to be alone with you, but they're going to invite other people so you don't feel uncomfortable. That's what I feel of coming on too strong. I feel they trust themselves, but it's going to be really hard because of that Knight of Wands. Taking it to the next level too soon. Yeah, it's all about sincerity too. But yeah, I definitely can see a few people here have someone who's stringing you along long distance. They possibly have other options, and some of them are looking for excuse because they're about to go down this path with someone else. But most of you, it's just the energy of this person wanting to get you alone and talk to you. They want romance, but they see that may not be such a great idea. Just have some other people there, introduced to some friends and family, see how you conduct yourself, vice versa. Yeah, I do think this person speaks truth. The person who wants the harmony, the balance, see justice and harmony, being fair. Yeah, it has to do with committing to this path. So it has to do with making some kind of commitment. If you have a person who every single time it's time to take it to the next level and make a commitment or introduce to friends, and they ghost you or they just make up excuses, that's the person who strings someone along. That's the one I feel has been on and off. They just come in when they want attention. And this is what I mean, no longer feeding someone's ego. So that person is someone who, you know, just kind of strings someone along. You're feeding their ego and no longer giving to them. But you've got this, the interesting thing is this other energy is the person who will make that commitment first before it goes to the next level, and they will follow through. So if you got a choice, be very careful. Okay? Could be just a point where you kind of reminisce about something in the past where somebody wasn't really invested in you for the right reasons. They may not have had your best intentions, and they just come in for attention. Yeah, someone who likes the chase, and then once they get what they want, then they start making up excuses. So, but this is a person who's going to follow through. The couple that work together, and some of you actually, this person really is, some of you have a person who really is looking, if you have some sort of skill, this person could use for their business or work or something they need to do with their house and home. They're looking for excuses to reach out so they can connect with you. Yeah, there's lots happening here. A little different for everyone. It's all how you use the energy. But it's saying to just trust your intuition, play it safe. Don't give too much. If you are that feminine energy, don't give too much until someone makes a commitment. You know, like I say, justice, harmony, it's got to be fair, a commitment. You know, put a ring on it. Because it does look like starting something new and possibly engagement. Getting engaged. This is I'm going to tell you, I feel there's someone here who's dated lots of people. Nothing compares to you. That's the person I feel is the most powerful energy here. They're ready to go for it. They know there's a risk, but they're willing to take that risk because nothing compares. And I do see engagement and going down this path together. So take care. See you soon.